Ben Gislason is the Iowa Wild Director of Media Communications and Broadcasting, and he's here to give us an update about the Iowa Wild season. Ben, thank you for coming on the Catholic Morning Show.
Yeah, Bo, good morning. Thanks so much for having me on.
Well, look, hockey has always been awesome because it's hockey, but it does really seem like it is just very much in the air, on the airwaves. Of course, the Olympics has a lot to do with that. But have you been seeing some of that radiate out, as it were, to the Iowa Wild with catching on to some of this excitement?
Yeah, I definitely think we have, Bo. It's been incredible just to see just sort of the tentacles that have come out of the Olympics with hockey, and I look at it almost from a more granular level. When you're watching television these days, you're seeing drug companies have commercials with hockey players. You're seeing supermarket chains using hockey players or having actors be hockey players. It's been crazy to see just how many different people have picked up on the sport of hockey that normally wouldn't. And it's not that hockey isn't big, but it's not the sport that gets the most eyeballs, certainly not in Iowa. Yet here we are after the men's and women's team and the Paralympic team did what they did, winning gold at the Olympics, and all of a sudden it's everywhere. And this is usually the time of year when our building is very full. We get a lot of fans, but I do think that we've seen a swell of people coming to games specifically after the Olympics closed up, just because a lot of people, I think most people that are sports fans, and probably even some people that aren't, watched the USA play over in Italy, and they saw them win and went, hey, I can come to a game in Iowa and you can actually see Olympians play for the Iowa Wild. We didn't have any American players, but we had a goaltender play for Team Slovakia and then a defenseman play for Team Czechia. So you can come and watch Olympians play at Casey Center, which is pretty cool.
Well, after the golden goal, and of course the hero being planned, my point is to say more dental people maybe should include hockey players in their commercials. No, I'm kidding. So
well said.
Coming up, we have. Tell us about what the big date, March 29th, and why people here on Iowa Catholic Radio should really be paying attention if their interest is piqued in hockey, just like we've been talking about.
Well, and specifically on Sunday, if their interest is piqued in Jesus Christ, it's a good day for that too, which is even more important, and even more important to me. It's Faith and Family Night on Sunday, March 29th, where we'll be having some players post-game that are followers talking about faith involved in their lives and how that factors into hockey and how it factors into their career, because it certainly does. We have a group that meets once a week. They're actually meeting today after skate, led by, we have a great team chaplain through Hockey Ministries. His name is Brent Osborne. He's a good friend of mine. It's a day where we're going to celebrate not only the faith aspect within hockey, but family within hockey. It's also Crash's birthday for the kids, our mascot, which is a big part of it too. So kids are going to be getting some jerseys for coming to the game. The first 1,500 kids in the building will get a Crash youth jersey, Wild jersey coming in. But it's a fun day for me because two biggest things in my life, a lot of days, Jesus every day, but hockey a lot of days, get intertwined on that day. So I'm really looking forward to it, and anybody that's interested in checking out hockey, it's a great day to come out. And one thing that I think that our organization does tremendously well, whether it's Faith and Family Night or not, is it really is a family setting. It's a family atmosphere. We want families to be able to come out and have an affordable night of fun and to rally behind a cause and to rally behind a team. And I think Faith and Family Night is a great example of that.
You got a lot going on too, right? A youth jersey giveaway for the first 1,500 kids 12 and under, right? And then, like you said, the mascot, Crash, he's going to be signing autographs pregame, or maybe multiple people are, and then a post-game skate featuring music from popular faith-based musicians. So the game itself, of course, exciting enough, but a lot of things in and around the game this Sunday, March 29th.
Yeah, and you nailed it. That's all that is going on, and that's a typical night at an Iowa Wild game. There's usually some kind of a giveaway item. Some nights there's specialty jerseys. that the team wears. Sometimes there's specialty giveaway jerseys or hats, or we had bobbleheads the other night. Um, we have on Saturdays, we have different local concerts, local bands, local musicians that'll come out and play on the concourse during the intermissions or during pregame. So it's a lot more than just coming to a hockey game. It's a very all-encompassing entertainment event, and yes, you're going to come and you're going to see players play hockey. You're going to see them skate. It's fast, it's fun, it's physical. It's really entertaining, but you're going to have way more than that too. I mean, there's nights where we have face painting going on for the kids in the concourse. There's a lot of local businesses that are tied in that sponsor the Wild that you might see at the event. They'll have a table on the concourse, so it's way more than just coming and sitting in your seat for 60 minutes and watching teams play hockey. Now, that's my favorite part of it, but we understand that people want to come out and have a lot of different things to do, and especially in today's fast-moving culture. So that's something that the Iowa Wild do very well. It's not just about the hockey, it's about the event and the entertainment value itself, and we really think we deliver on that.
Fun for everyone. Now, look, if you don't mind, I'm going to put you on the spot with a sort of trivia question that I have. So I moved here 10 years ago, getting, Oklahoma didn't really have hockey back then. Actually, weirdly, it's growing down there too. But on your website, speaking of mascots, there's a shirt that says classic black goldfinch logo. Can you what's the goldfinch? Is this like a prior Des Moines team, or am I missing something?
No, you're close. It's a prior jersey that we did, and so the goldfinch. And I'm also not a native Iowan. I'm an adopted one, and have come to truly love living in Iowa. But the goldfinch is the state bird. And so it was, I think, 3 years ago, one of those specialty jersey nights. And
Nice.
another thing that the Wild do so well is those jerseys that will have the players will wear, we'll auction them off post game, and it'll benefit a certain charity, whether it's, this year we had a John Stoddard Cancer Center benefit for breast cancer awareness. We just recently had our ALS awareness game benefiting the ALS Association of Iowa. So I think it was 3 years ago. The specialty jerseys we wore, they were black with the goldfinch logo on the front of it, and the goldfinch logo has a little hockey helmet on it.
Yes.
And so it was a great job by our graphic design team and by our marketing team to create those. And so that logo really drew a lot of eyes. People really liked it. So we've implemented that in a few different ways now for the last couple of seasons, whether it's a patch on the shoulder, whether it's merchandise, because I think we took a shot in the dark. It was something different. We hadn't done that. And we weren't sure how exactly it was going to go, but the reception was so great that we decided to try to utilize that a little bit more. So yeah, if you go on our website, you'll see Goldfinch merchandise. I do think we had a jersey this year that had the Goldfinch logo on the shoulder. We're not doing one with it right on the front of the jersey like we did a few years past, but I expect as the years move on here, we'll probably do a few different iterations of that jersey because it's such a cool logo, and it caught your attention too, Bo, which is cool.
Yeah, that's the most ready to play hockey bird I have ever seen. Well, look, whether it's a goldfinch, whether it's the Wild, whether it's Crash, it's going to be a great time. Iowa Wild, make sure to serve things up well for families. So one more time, if people want to find out ticket information, let us know about that. And then one more time with March 29th, Faith and Family Night.
Yeah, head to iowawild.com, or you can call 515-564-8700. That's the best. That's my favorite way because you get to talk to one of our representatives, and we got a great crew down at Casey Center that take care of you really well. But then again, March 29th, it's Faith and Family Night, as well as our mascot Crash's birthday, a youth jersey giveaway to the first 1,500 kids 12 and under. Also, a couple different mascots will be there that night. The Minnesota Wild mascot, Nordy, will be there as well. and then we'll have a post-game skate with some popular faith-based musicians as well coming up at the game, and a night that we're all looking forward to for sure, Bo.
Absolutely wonderful. Ben Gislason, Iowa Wild Director of Media Communications and Broadcasting. Thank you so much for coming on the Catholic Morning Show.
No, it's great to be on, Bo. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day.